Why are people throwing things at Harry Styles? Harry appears to have been injured after a crazy fan threw hard candy onto the stage. While performing Kiwi at the Kia Forum in LA, the singer was pelted with a shower of Skittles, some of which hit his eye. A video of the moment was shared on Twitter, and the footage shows multiple pieces of candy zooming across the stage before a single piece hits Harry directly in his left eye. In the clip, Harry immediately winces and holds his hand up to his eye while bowing his head toward the floor. As he then turns to the camera, he is visibly squinting, and apparently he couldn't open his eye for the rest of the show. It's safe to say that fans were outraged at the incident. One user tweeted, "Whoever the F threw a solid object at his eye, you literally ruined Kiwi because he couldn't open his eye for the whole song." Another person wrote, "Whoever threw those Skittles, I hope you're embarrassed and crying and are never allowed into a Harry concert again." Following the Monday night incident, the official Skittles Instagram account released a statement saying, "Didn't think I needed to say this. Please don't throw Skittles." So even the candy company itself made it clear that you shouldn't be throwing Skittles on stage, let alone at celebrities. To make matters worse, Harry was later filmed driving himself home from the venue, where he appeared to be rubbing his injured eye, so obviously there was some real damage done. But sadly, fans throwing things on stage is not exactly a new issue for Harry, and it has been happening a lot to other celebrities as well. In fact, just last month, musician Steve Lacy had to cut his New Orleans gig short after a fan threw a literal disposable camera at him. He then smashed the fan's camera and walked off stage saying, "Don't throw crap on my effing stage." Earlier this year, Louis Tomlinson was also the target of crazy concert goers during a show in New York after someone threw a chicken nugget which hit him on the head. He shouted, "Who has hit me in the head with an effing chicken nugget? You're taking the piss now, have it back." And then he threw the nugget back into the crowd. Not to mention in August when Lady Gaga had a teddy bear thrown at her while performing in Toronto. The singer had to dodge the flying object mid-song, and afterwards she just carried on like a true professional as if nothing had ever happened. But fluffy or not, considering how much damage any object can do when it's thrown at someone who isn't expecting it, it's probably about time that everyone just straight up stopped throwing things on stage. In September last year, Harry kicked off his ambitious 167-date world tour in Las Vegas, and it's set to run for 22 months in support of his second and third studio albums. In fact, Love on Tour has already made history thanks to Harry's record-breaking 15-night run at New York's Madison Square Garden. But early this month, fans were disappointed when he was forced to push back 3 of his dates in LA after coming down with the flu. It was definitely a major setback because he initially rescheduled his show from November the 4th to November the 6th after a member of his band fell ill. But not long after that, Harry revealed that he was also sick, and he most likely caught whatever was going around. On his Instagram story shortly before his gig was supposed to start, he wrote, "Towards the end of the show on Wednesday, I started feeling ill, and I've been in bed with the flu ever since. I've been doing everything I can to be able to sing tonight, but I'm leaving the doctor now and I'm devastated that it's just not possible." He went on to say, "Until very recently, I haven't had to postpone a show due to illness in the 12 years I've been touring. I'm so sorry to do it, and if there was any way I could do the show, I would. I'm sorry this news is coming so close to showtime, but it was my sincerest hope to be able to play for you tonight. I know several of you have planned trips to LA to see the show, and it means the absolute world to me." Harry only returned to the stage this week and was clearly ready to have a comeback after taking so much time off to rest and recover. So the fact that he might have been seriously injured because of crappy fan behavior is beyond upsetting. Hopefully his eye turns out alright and he can get back to his tour. Let me know in the comments below what is the craziest thing you've ever seen being thrown on stage at a concert. That's all the story we have for today. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.